We're back here on the Yaffee program. Thought maybe I would update some of the latest news out of Nancy Guthrie, who is Savannah Guthrie's mom, NBC host. Mother disappeared. Getting a lot of attention because, just a crazy story out of Tucson, Arizona. And so you'll hear updates on the top of the bottom of the hour when we do our Fox News updates. I want to read some of this, though, from Fox News. It says, officials in Tucson, Arizona are continuing to search for the mother of NBC Today co-host Savannah Guthrie after she went missing from her home and was last seen on Saturday night. Now, Nancy Guthrie, 84, was last seen at her Tucson residence at around 9:30 p.m. Saturday. That's according to the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Now, while officials didn't immediately elaborate on the circumstances of her disappearance, Sheriff Chris Nano said on Monday that we do, in fact, have a crime. Now, I saw as well, they're kind of looking at some clues. Newsweek had this. It says, clue in Nancy Guthrie's case provides hint as to when she went missing. So it says that she lost connection with her Apple devices still located in her home around 2 a.m. Now, the devices included an Apple Watch, still on a charger, according to the outlet here. It says, when asked about the pacemaker on Tuesday, Pima County Sheriff said that I really don't want to get into narrowing down the time because narrowing it down means we could miss some tips and leads. Now, he said officials are working to see if that time could be tightened up. And I also heard a report earlier and just shows just how crazy a lot of this is. So apparently there were some questions because an Amazon package was delivered to the home yesterday. And they asked, why was that? Why is it not still an active crime scene? And they said they were done investigating the crime scene, turned over the property to the family. And there are some investigators out there that are saying that seems kind of unusual to wrap up a crime scene this early on into an investigation, to basically say, okay, we're done. And what investigators think about that is they think maybe they kind of have an idea or at least a suspect involved in this case and that they're looking for. They just haven't said that to the public. But maybe they have narrowed their search a lot more than they're revealing due to the fact that they're not even looking at the crime scene anymore. So that's kind of a part of this story. Now, usually when you have something like this, you get the rare instance where it's just completely random or something. And there's always the threat that some crazy fan or something did this. But really, usually in a situation like this, it's someone the person knows. Someone close to the family, someone close to her. It's just, unfortunately, it's how it usually works. Now, during an interview on MS Now on Tuesday, the chief said that Nancy Guthrie was physically removed from the home against her will, but declined to say whether she was harmed. Now, the sheriff also said it's unknown if the individual who took Nancy Guthrie is familiar or a stranger. Now, Savannah Guthrie released a statement on Monday, said, on behalf of our family, I want to thank everyone for their thoughts, prayers, and messages of support. Right now, our focus remains on the safe return of our dear mom. Now, she was supposed to take part in Winter Olympic coverage. Obviously, that's not happening now. But the nation continues to pray for her and her family because it's a scary situation. We can all we can't really relate, but we can imagine ourselves just being horrified in a situation like that where your mom, your parent, a loved one goes missing. They're abducted from their house and you just don't know where they are. Now, it says she was dropped off at her house by family on Saturday night. Nando said at the news conference on Monday, he said the next day someone from Nancy's church called the family to notify them that Nancy did not attend the service. The family spent some time searching for Nancy, then contacted law enforcement. So if there are any breaking details, we'll have it. I know Fox News will have it throughout the day. I wanted to update you on the latest because a lot of people are just talking about it, thinking about it, and it's just a scary situation, really scary. Coming up next, EJ Antoni. He's an economist with the Heritage Foundation. Really want to ask him about the economy, but also Trump's pick to head the Federal Reserve. So we'll get to that and more here on the Yaffee program. Back in just a second.
You're listening to Yaffee on WVNN. What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
This isn't your average podcast.
Do you like party?
I do like a huge chug of tequila.
The Howlerhead whiskey bottle chug in front of Dana White. That was the first time we ever went to LA. We somehow got into a Diddy party. What's an Elon Musk house party look like?
My parties generally have a very high production value.
This is Full Send.
I do want to do a lot more pranks. Bunch of different pranks.
Join the party.
Jack Doherty in the house.
Feeling good, man.
What are we going to talk about with Will Smith?
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Shout out to Theo Vaughn.
It's been entertaining, dude.
The Full Send podcast.
Grab the boys, grab the beers, let's do it.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Mic Drop.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridland. It's unfiltered.
You know, you go to the sound of the gun, bam, you're gone.
It's weird. I mean, I've had so many near-death experiences.
It's raw.
I love this country. I offered my life to serve this nation and protect its people.
Question, you know, what's the meaning of life? And to me, it just boils down to one single word, which is purpose.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.